Hello, dear Gemini, and thank you for joining me here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and this is your December general and love reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for connecting with me. We've got a King of Wands here. So we've got a fire sign, could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. Okay, we know that the King of Wands it could be an entrepreneur, it could be a boss. This is a general and love reading. We know that December is the last month of the year, and we're coming out of a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties. King of Wands is someone that cannot be stopped. They are driven by their desire, their ability to create. He is a leader. And he is also very much about desire, passion. So that could be another side to you, of course, but I feel it's someone else, dear Gemini. So we're looking at general and love, and we'll be extending on love. You can get the links beneath this video here. Thank you so much, and dear Spirit, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. All in Gemini. What's coming up for Gemini in December? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangels, for advising. Dear Gemini, Mars is retrograding in your sign. Can be very frustrating. Can be very much about the past. You're revisiting past matters. Mars retrograde can be very frustrating, as you are an air sign. There's things that you're needing to look at, revisit, pertaining to the past, pertaining to information, conversations, anything that you've desired to move forward with. There's something that you're revisiting of the past. Okay, now Mars is going to be in your sign for quite a while, until end of March. So it's like redrawing, like starting from the beginning. It's a big change for you. There are changes, and you've got to run with them. Okay, Mars is our desire. It's our strength, our vitality. You may also be feeling a little bit lethargic, or don't want to deal with some things, but you've got to go with the flow. Remember that whatever is going on for you, this is very positive, as it obviously is at the beginning of a brand new 2-year cycle. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. And this is your card, Page of Swords. This does speak to information, communication, a message of truth. This is youthful energy. Now, Gemini, you are very much about newness and about play, and you're very curious. It's a big moment for you, as you're needing to be curious, yes, research, look at things, and you've got important decisions that you're needing to make moving forward. What's on your mind? You want to succeed in business. 6 of Wands is the Leo card. Now, the King of Wands could be a Leo, could be any fire sign nevertheless, but this does speak to success and recognition. Now, some of you could be needing to learn something. This is the student after all. If it's not educational, because some of you could be needing to do some research or do some form of study so that you can be congratulated, being known for your successes. This is what you're striving for and aiming towards, and this is what's on your mind. But there's work that needs to be done. Whatever you're working on now, know that you will be successful. It will take time though, because Mars will turn direct around the 12th of January next year, but will leave your sign end of March. So things will be still playing out even whilst Mars will turn direct. But it does give you the power over others. So don't look at it as a negative. connotation. Mars is going to test you now. Just try not to jump the gun. Make sure you do your research before you move forward. Where are you coming from? The past. Lots of worry. 9 of Swords. Now, I've got a beautiful Gemini friend who I know has been she's been striving for a new position, climbing the ladder, let's say, of where she was pertaining to her vocation. She told me she was unsuccessful, and you know who you are, my darling. But the advice here is keep working. You need to do your research, do your homework, right? It's not the end. The fact that the 6 of Wands is crowning you means that the success is in your pocket as long as you believe in yourself and your abilities. Recent past, there's the Ace of Wands. It's the desire and your passion. You're really needing to understand that the power is within your hands. This is a gift also, an opportunity that comes from Spirit. Now, of course, this can speak to a sexual connotation. So King of Wands could also be a Scorpio. Could be any other sign. I do see King of Wands many times as the Scorpionic energy, if not a fire sign. But could be any other sign. And the Ace of Wands is something that you're connecting with, someone you're connecting with. And I see a lot of decisiveness and a lot of, I'm needing to do this. I'm needing to succeed. I will succeed. So I don't know if this is you. It could be you, or it could be the person, that King of Wands that dropped out before. What's the possible outcome in December? We've got the 5 of Cups. So not all is lost here. Even though there's something still going on pertaining to the past in December. Remember, Mars is retrograding. You're needing to sort of cut the cord pertaining to the past and focus on your future. 2s are balance, 6s are balance, okay? And I do see that the seed of your reading is that there's still stress and anxiety. Some of you are really fearing the worst or feeling as though you won't succeed. We've got a fair bit of fire and air, so the energies could be explosive, cutting, frustrating. There could be a sense of obsession here too. Some of you are also fearing that a romantic connection with someone, and you could be someone from work, could be someone that you connect with through work, could communicate through social media or through email or something like that. You could be thinking that this is the end. I don't know if it's a partnership or if it's a romantic relationship. Whatever this is, towards the end of December, there is an opportunity here, but it depends on you and how you see things. So if you're stuck in the past, you can miss some opportunities here. And remember that sometimes to free some space, you're needing to cut the cord on past emotional disappointments. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the 3 of Pentacles, so it does speak to situations pertaining to work, possibly also connection to money. And we know that financially times are not easy, but your work is not going unnoticed. Your effort is not going unnoticed. Now, we've got a 3 of Pentacles, which is the general energy. It could involve third parties. We've got the 3 cups that are also spilt here. So I don't know if there's been a disappointment. You tried for a certain position. There may be disappointment, but you're still on your way to success. So don't lose hope. What's beneath that? We've got the Magician. See, you've got the power in your hands. You are the magician yourself. What's beneath that? And we've got the Death card. So there's, some of you are thinking that there is an ending, but you know, Scorpio is all about, and I mentioned Scorpio earlier, which is where the South Node is transiting. This is what you're needing to let go of. Some past karma, something that's holding you back. And it could be a major chapter in your life that you're needing to leave behind. It could be a career path, a change that you're desiring, or because Scorpio again speaks to, it does rule sex, but it also rules money coming through from a partner, security, so financial security. Now Scorpio can speak to fears and self-doubt and anything that is dark. Remember that we need to focus on the North Node, which is in Taurus. So wherever you've been, because the Death card is like an era that you're needing to leave behind. That could have been another relationship as well, possibly. Some of you are coming out of a relationship. There's been an ending. I mean, we've got 10 swords here in actual fact. What is the Karma Dharma for Gemini? Gemini. Some of you have connected. We see the Ace of Wands, which is a sexual connotation. This is what I desire. This is what I yearn for. A new beginning, a possible new beginning. The opportunity is here. And you could be dealing also with someone, connecting with someone that has been successful in their life. You've got the Magician twice. The magic is in your hands, dear Gemini. Do not fret. Now, we are looking generally and at love, so remember I will be extending. I will be taking more cards like the Romance Angels, the Mystic Moon Oracles, the Twin Flame Journey Tarot, and some handwritten love cards, love messages in the extended. So if you are interested and this is your story, as I said, you can get the link beneath this video. Let's see what's going on in the month of December, the last month of 2022. Thank God for that. What's going on for Gemini? Now, whatever planets you have there in Gemini, most of them will be affected by Mars. So it is a big deal. For those of you that are cross-watching, let's say someone's got their Venus in Gemini, then matters pertaining to money and love will be affected for them. What's going on for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and the North Node. Gemini. We've got a new beginning. You've got an ace, another ace. Remember, the Magician is an ace. You've got an Ace of Wands. You had the Magician twice. This is like a new journey, a new chapter opening up for you. And what I get from this card, which I don't usually get, it's a merry-go-round. So you've been trying to do something, and I get the Devil energy here, trying to get off this merry-go-round, this cycle that you've been working through again and again. I feel that this time it's changing. And that's with Mars retrograding in your sign. There's a new journey. This can speak to a physical journey as well. There's news coming in. Lots of information. This is Mercury in Gemini, which gives you the power of the mind. Now, you are all about the mind. You are very logical. There's lots of news, lots of messages, speedy activity, and a lot of passion and energy. Try to use Mars retrograde in a productive way and don't let it frustrate you. And then you go to pieces or you lash out at others. Try and use that energy in a smart way. Something begins. Someone's ready to take a journey, a new journey. And it opens up. There's an opportunity here with a clover. It's a small opportunity. You need to grab the chance when it comes in. When that portal opens, grab the opportunity. The clover speaks to luck. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius. There's happiness ahead of you with this new chapter. And there is the bear, which speaks to leadership. The bear does speak to an entrepreneur, does speak to a mother, someone who's working hard to protect their children, their cubs, what they've worked towards. This is Mars in Aries. There's leadership here, and there's power. There's power and there's strength ahead of you. Now, 15 is the devil. So again, this could be someone that, a portal that opens up for you to connect with someone very powerful. Could be someone that's there to guide you, to help you. Whatever this is that you're trying to manifest and create. If this is a love connection, then this is someone that holds a position of power. Ego can come with it a little bit. And someone, the bear is short-tempered. Remember, it holds a lot of responsibility, so that could be why. And this could also be possible success. Maybe not exactly how you hoped it would be. A spirit will bring it to you a little bit differently. And we've got the book. The book does speak to knowledge. It speaks to study. What's beneath the book? And we've got the masks. Strong Piscean energy here as well. Both these cards speak to the Piscean, Neptunian, nebulous energy. There are things that are unknown, but also this could speak to knowledge after a lack of clarity. Some form of deception or betrayal that you'll be seeing. Competitive energies possibly for a position of power or for a position of prominence or for someone's heart. So yes, it can be love affairs, a love triangle, a secret affair for some of you, but it can also speak to competitive energies where a certain position of power is concerned. Let's see what the universal love holds for Gemini in the month of December, and then we'll take a few more tarot cards here. What is the advice for Gemini, dear Spirit? And remember that the page could also be a child. Some of you could be dealing with someone that has got children, or this is your child and you're wanting to protect. It's like for some of you, you could be single mothers that are holding the position of the mother and the father. What is the advice for Gemini? Looks like Spirit wants me to take the advice. Spirit is guiding me to choose the card. Gemini, dear Spirit, in December, what is the advice? Soulmate. Wow. Soulmate. Let's read the card. Remember, soulmates don't have to be only romantic connections, but they are very important connections. Love is the divine and universal energy of life. It is alive, intelligent, and in constant communion with all creation. When love calls you, go to her. Search for love no matter where the journey takes you. Remember, somewhere another soul is in search of you. Somewhere a heart longs for your companionship. Honor your soulmate by continuing your quest for great love until today's longing becomes tomorrow's joy. Now that word joy does bring up Leo. Until then, prepare by respecting and caring for yourself. Gather riches of kindness, knowledge, compassion, strength, and vulnerability. The quester's dream is deep and rejuvenating, and it is here you will meet until you find each other. If you are already with your soulmate, this is a reminder to treasure and be grateful for the love you share. Some of you may not know this person. For some of you, it's like you're calling in a soulmate. Now, it could be a work partnership, doesn't have to be only a romantic relationship, my dear friends. Right? Let's see what's beneath the book, because the book can speak to Pisces energy. Things that are unknown will be shown to you. There is a window of opportunity, a portal that opens for you. New beginnings with the ace there. There are the masks. What's beneath the masks? And we've got the birds. The birds, which is a 12, again speaks to Pisces. Now, dear Gemini, I don't know if you're dealing with a Pisces or a Leo, but the birds could speak to lots of news possibly, or misunderstandings pertaining to communication, or someone's wearing a mask pertaining to social media, not showing their true colors, or there's been a lot of stress and anxiety because of things that are unknown. Let's take more cards before we end this reading. Remember, you had the Magician, the Death card, and the Four of Pentacles. Someone's been holding back on their truth. The Death card comes in and brings changes. It's all about karma in the past. Remember, the Death card is releasing something. What is this? What is this page about? Page of Swords. What's that about in the now? And we've got a Page of Cups. So someone is, for some of you, you already know this person. They could be thinking to come back and apologize. Or someone is asking you out. Someone maybe that's been researching you, checking you out through social media. And we've got Pisces energy again. What's the Nine of Swords from the deep past? We've got the Three of Cups. So you see, it could be a love triangle. In the past, there was celebration, there was happiness, but something turned sour with this Nine of Swords. Some of you may have been in another commitment which did not allow you to follow your desire and your passion, or your ability to work hard. I mean, what I mean by that is a lot of you had a lot of stress and anxiety pertaining to either family, siblings. It's as though some of you were blocked for some sort of a reason, either from other people, from another partner, from this happiness. But in the recent past, with this Ace of Wands, it's your desire and your passion that will get you through and put you on this new cycle. Now remember also, Three of Cups can be a reconciliation. Some of you may have been in a relationship where there's been other people involved. Something's ending. Remember, you start off with the Ace here. It's like a new chapter begins. Now you may be revisiting an old chapter. See, there has been heartbreak, and you've got 3 threes here. 3 threes. 3 of Swords. Other people involved. Disappointments pertaining to this new beginning. You need to keep working on it. What's the 6 of Wands? And it's all about love. It's all about creation. You're trusting your intuition. You're needing to do that. That's what will help you get through. Queen of Cups is very loving. Very nurturing, very motherly, very sacrificing as well. I feel here, it's what the message here is telling me is it's time, dear Gemini, that you look after you this time. Instead of helping and nurturing others, it's like you put your happiness on the back burner. It's more about you now. Let's look at that 3 of Pentacles. There's the Magician. Incredible. I love this. Absolutely. Now the Queen of Cups could also be another water sign, which is helping you, guiding you intuitively. Queen of Cups is usually like the High Priestess, right? Some of you feel inside of you that you will you will be able to bring your wishes forward. You need to trust in that. Look what fell out. The Ten of Pentacles. So there will be success and there will be a restart. Remember, the Ten of Pentacles turns into the Ace. You could be leaving a marriage. Yes, you could be. You are closing a major cycle. There's support. There's also possibly financial support from others, from family. Those of you that are single mothers, you could still be dealing with an ending. I mean, going through legalities, waiting on a payout, waiting on financial support. It looks like abundance is ahead of you. Now, I don't know if you're connecting with someone that is very abundant, someone that holds a position of power, but this speaks to abundance. It really, really does. I love the Ten of Pentacles here. What's at the bottom? We've got the Knight of Wands. We had the King of Wands, and now we've got the Knight of Wands. Someone ready to chase their desires. And I don't know if you're dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance from a different area of the world. Someone that maybe comes from different beliefs than you do. This is quick energy. It reminds me of the Rider here. There's some sort of a meeting. It could be whilst you're on travels. Look at this. Look at how the energies are quickening. Lots of information coming in. It could be quite challenging. Now, I don't know if some of you are leaving behind an air sign and moving towards either a water sign or a fire sign. We see someone ready to take action. Someone is not going to be stopped. But again, it's got to do with the past. They're facing, both knights are facing the past. And there's the Four of Wands. You know, the Knight of Swords could also speak to quick decisions or information coming in pertaining to possible divorce, legalities. And there's the 1111 card, the marriage card. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is illusion or many possible doors that will open up for you to succeed. Where business is concerned, you're becoming more stable. Some of you could also be hoping to expand your business to the world. You are the Magician. This is amazing. This is wonderful, dear Gemini. We will expand on love. Thank you so much for connecting with me, for spending your precious time with me, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and a wonderful ending to the year of 2022. Thank you. Ta-da.